going to talk about Mushroom with a Name for aeration, which is a linking strategy. It's a very powerful tool, and it works really, really well if you're following it correctly. So there's a specific system and order you want to do things to do Mushroom with a Name and link correctly. So the way it starts and the way you want to do it is it's a system that you follow after every lawn that you're aerating, or a lawn that you sold, or a pre-book, or whatever the case is. So you're knocking on a couple doors, you get your first yes. And what you do want to do, the first thing you want to do is grab your machine and put it on the front lawn. You turn your engine on, you flag the lawn, and then you go knock on some of the neighbors' doors around it using the name of the customer that you're doing the lawn for. And typically what I suggest is a 3 to 4 house radius around the house that you're aerating. So the system is, you have a sale or you have a pre-book or a lawn that you're doing. You grab your machine, and the first thing you do is you turn the engine on. You leave the machine on the front lawn with the engine running. You have another flag in your hand, and you go knock on the next door neighbor's door. And the reason why this is very strong is, number one, neighbors typically know each other on the street, so the names are very strong. If you say, I'm next door aerating lawn for John, chances are the person you're talking to next door knows John next door. And number two, a second reason why it's very, very important is having the machine running is because it creates noise, and noise creates excitement. And people like to hear noise. And you want to make sure you knock on the neighbor's door as soon as you have that engine running, because what the noise and what the excitement does is it generates something called curiosity. The homeowners are inside next door to the lawn you're aerating, they hear the noise, and it doesn't sound like a lawnmower, it doesn't sound like a leaf blower, it's a very specific noise, and they're sitting in their house saying, oh, that's an interesting noise, what is that? Ding dong, and then that's when you ring on the doorbell. And that's when you want to be there. That's the exact timing that you want, because curiosity makes them, oh, I wonder what they're doing. And they hear the door knock, you come to the door, and then you're like, yeah, we're actually next door, we're helping out John. They know John getting the lawn done, and obviously they know that John cares about his property. So not only generating interest, curiosity, excitement, but you're also adding credibility because they know that John cares about his property. They see that John is paying X amount of dollars to have this done. So your closing rate doubles, triples, quadruples, however many times, depending on how strong your script is. And as far as Mushroom with a Name goes, one thing is very important is keeping your script a little bit shorter, but more exciting. You don't want to go through a very long and drawn out, hi, my name's this and that and that. It's very short to the point. So they open the door, and hi sir, how you doing? Great, awesome, my name's David with Property Stars. I'm next door with John here doing the aerating for his lawn, and you're right next to him. I'm going to give you the same deal I just gave him. And as far as a Mushroom with a Name script goes, the most important line that I find helps me a lot, helps a lot of my staff out a lot, is saying, I'm going to give you the same deal I just gave John. And it's a very important line because when they hear that John paid $50, $60, whatever it is, they're going to pay that too because that's the price on the street. John paid that, I'm okay with paying that. It's a valuable service, my lawn can use it, and then you're great. Now, what you want to do is you want to have that flag in your hand. When you get that first yes, right, you put that flag in the lawn beside the lawn that you've already sold. So now you have two to do. So you have the one with your machine, and you have this guy right next door that you just sold as well using the Mushroom with a Name script. You flag his lawn, you get his name as well. So let's say his name is Fred. So now the next door you're going to, it's not just John, it's John and Fred. And that continues on for however many lawns you get lined up until you get a few too many lined up. You want to maybe start aerating. But that's Mushroom with a Name. And like I said, it's about a 3 or 4 house radius you want to work around that lawn because it just helps your sales a lot, helps closing rate a lot, makes it really exciting, and it's a good way to get ahead in the day really, really quickly. And this is a system that you want to do for every lawn you ever aerate with CPS. All the time, every lawn you do, it's Mushroom with a Name, Mushroom with a Name, Mushroom with a Name. That way you can link all day long and have a very successful and busy day. That's it.